Hey there, my friend. This is Paul Hutchings with OnlineRecruitingSecrets.com. And you're watching this video because you're interested in learning some strategies for building your network marketing business on Facebook. And in this video, what I'm going to be sharing with you is I'm not going to be sharing with you how to do Facebook ads. I'm not going to be sharing with you how to add new friends and make new connections. What I am going to be sharing with you is a simple strategy for launching your business on Facebook, your network marketing business, that this strategy literally in the first week that I applied it allowed me to increase my residual income by $800 in 1 week. It works wonders. Now, that's not a guarantee of income, so see whatever earnings disclaimer you might have with whatever company you might happen to be working with. But this is a strategy that is free to use, costs no money. And again, it works really, really well for growing your network marketing business on Facebook, especially when you're just getting started. And so this will not be for someone who is totally, someone who refuses to connect with people that they're already connected with. This strategy is all about connecting with people that you're already connected with. It's about using the existing relationships that you already have on Facebook. And as such, it works really, really well for someone who is maybe just barely getting started. And they're like, okay, what can I do with the resources that I have right now to build my business on Facebook? So that's what we're going to be talking about. Should just take a few minutes here. So I want to invite you to tune in and pay close attention. So here's the strategy. It basically works with we've got a 4-step process, or in other words, this invitation strategy has 4 steps or 4 principles that we want to follow when we make this invitation. And actually, before I get to that, I do want to just let you know that this also works with Facebook Messenger, and it works a lot better. In fact, this strategy has to have voice messages. So if you weren't already aware, on Facebook with Messenger, you can take your smartphone and you can record a 60-second message to your prospects that will allow them to actually hear your voice. And that's what I would recommend doing when using this strategy. So basically, here's how it works is you follow this 4-step strategy. And the 4-step strategy is as follows. Step number 1, you express goodwill. Step number 2, you remove pressure. Step number 3, you arouse curiosity. And step number 4, you give the invitation. So what are all those explained in detail? Well, step number 1, express goodwill. It's simply where you're going to shoot a little message and you're going to message one of your contacts, and you might say something like, "Hey, Mike, this is Paul. I hope you're having a great day." It's like in traditional network marketing where you give an honest and sincere compliment to kind of open someone up. You express goodwill. So if you just say something like, "Hey, I hope you're having a great day," with a smile on your face, that sort of like just opens them up and like, "Oh, wow, thanks," right? It just kind of opens them up to receive. The next part is remove pressure. And what you want to do is you want to completely remove any pressure there might be for this person feeling like you're trying to sell them or pitch them on something, okay? You think about one of the reasons that people are resistant to sales, it's because people don't want to pressure others. And the reason people don't want to pressure others is because people don't like to be pressured, right? So we never want to pressure our friends and family. And so one way to remove pressure is to use some phrases that work really well for this. So back up to step 1. "Hey, Mike, this is Paul. Hope you're having an awesome day. Hey, listen, this may or may not be a fit for you, but I wanted to run it by you just in case." That would be a way to remove pressure. This may or may not be a fit for you, but I wanted to run it by you just in case. Here's another one. "Hey, John, this is Paul Hutchings. I hope you're having an awesome day. Hey, listen, I know this probably isn't for you, but I wanted to reach out and run it by you just in case you or someone you might know might be a fit for what I'm doing." Okay. So you just right off the bat, you let them know that you're not expecting them to do anything with this thing that you're running by them. And in some cases, you probably think it's probably not going to be a fit for them, right? That's remove pressure. So now that you've removed pressure, they're open to hearing what comes next, which is arouse curiosity, right? Pique interest is another phrase that's used commonly in the network marketing profession. So how can you pique interest? Basically, what you want to do is you want to find the thing that you're most excited about, and then just kind of describe that in a vague sort of way, right? So I might say something like, "Hey, Mike, this is Paul. I hope you're having an awesome day. Hey, listen, I know this probably isn't going to be a fit for you, but I wanted to run it by you just in case. I recently started a new business project that I'm really excited about because I think it could really help a lot of people. And so you could say something like that. You could say something like, I recently started a new business project that I think could be pretty lucrative for the right people. I don't know if that's you or not, but again, I wanted to run it by you just in case. Now, maybe if you're doing a product-based pitch, you can say, hey, I recently found something that has really caught my attention. And then that's it, right? So you just want to say something that will cause their ears to kind of like open up and cause their intellect to just kind of like peek up, kind of sit up in their chairs like, oh, wow, what are they talking about? Without being so specific that they can jump to a conclusion. One of my first mentors in network marketing says you never want to say enough to give people the feeling that they know exactly what you're talking about, because then people jump to conclusions. And what one of my first mentors taught me is that when people jump to conclusions, 90+% of the time, we're wrong. So if you arouse their curiosity in a way that excites them a little bit without actually telling them exactly what it is, that's what you want to do. Okay. So we've talked about express goodwill. We've talked about remove pressure. We've talked about arouse curiosity. And then the last part is you want to give the invitation. And that's just simply where you say something like, and I'm going to run through the whole formula again. Hey, Mike, this is Paul Hutchings. Hope you're having an awesome day. Listen, I know this probably isn't a fit for you, but I wanted to run it by you just in case. I recently started a new business project that I'm pretty excited about because I think it could be pretty lucrative. And I was just curious to know if by chance you would be open to watching a short video to kind of give you the details to see if it might be something that you or someone you're connected to might be a fit for. And that's it, right? When you give the invitation, you want to use words like open. You never want to use words like, are you interested? Would you like to? Are you excited to? You want to use the word, are you open? Because as many of us know who've been in the profession for a while, people are usually always open, whereas we're not interested if we don't have enough information to cause an interest, right? So would you by chance be open to taking a look at a video that can give you some of the quick details to see if you might be a fit or if you might know someone that would be a fit for what we're doing? And then the last thing you can do, this is kind of like bonus step number 5, is you can remove pressure again and then nourish the relationship. And part of the reason that I always like to do this at the end is because for me, the relationship is really important. And I always want to nourish relationships wherever I can. And so in the end part of this formula, if you say, hey, listen, and even if this isn't for you, Mike, would you just do me a favor and get back to me and let me know how you're doing? How's the family? How are things going in your life? What are you working on these days? Because regardless, I just want to stay in touch. And then you send that audio message. And when you do that right, here's what's going to happen. The people who are open are going to say, yeah, send it over, right? Send it over. I'd like to see it. And then boom, 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 you can start getting the links to your presentation out. And then the people who aren't open, they're probably still going to be grateful that you connected with them. And they'll respond by saying things like, hey, thanks for reaching out. And yeah, it's not for a fit for me right now, but yeah, me and the kids are doing great. Here's what I'm up to. Here's what I'm working on. And then you can nourish that relationship so that maybe sometime down the road, the timing can open up and that person can be a fit maybe later on down the road. Or maybe they can keep you in mind as they, run into people that might be a fit for what you're doing. So my friend, this is the launch formula for how to grow your business, your network marketing business on Facebook. This formula has worked really, really well for me. I hope it can work really, really well for you. I encourage you to give it a shot. And I also want to let you know that I have put together an advanced internet recruiting bootcamp. So what I've shared with you in this video is just kind of some basic strategy you can use for sponsoring and recruiting more into your network marketing business. I've been blessed over the last few years to be able to sponsor over 1,293 customers 100% from home using the internet. And so I'm just grateful for the success that I've been able to have. And I put together an advanced internet recruiting bootcamp that I'd like to give you if you're interested in learning some more secrets and lessons as to how you can sponsor and recruit a lot of customers and business partners into your business using the internet, you can grab that boot camp right below this video by going to onlinerecruitingsecrets.com. That's onlinerecruitingsecrets.com. You can grab that boot camp, and I hope that you enjoy it and that it really helps your business. And with that, I want to encourage you to always go for your dreams. Thanks for watching. And if you did get value from this video, I would really appreciate any comments or feedback down below. Thanks for watching, my friend. Take care and have an awesome day. Bye for now.